welcome to the first installment of Journalism Futures.
Today we are on location at the University of Queensland in Brisbane, the perfect place to discuss terrorism reporting in relation to the G20 summit. On August 19, 2014, a video was released online of American journalist James Foley being beheaded by terror group ISIS. Since then, reports on terrorism and threats have dominated the news worldwide, and with the G20 summit approaching, panic set in. So today we are asking, how does social media and fear-mongering influence terrorism reporting in Brisbane? And what might the future hold for journalists involved in these stories?
Studies by media and marketing company Seisland found the number of journalists using social media to promote their work in Australia rose 8% between 2012 and 2013. Along with this, over 80% of Australian journalists consistently used blogs, professional social networking sites and video sharing sites for work-related content in a typical week. We spoke to ABC journalist Bruce Woolley about how social media and other trends might affect the future of journalism.
We'll rely more on the internet, and as a result of that, we will rely more on social media, and that means citizen journalists reporting. But there's two sides to that coin. It's a two-edged sword, if you like. One is that we get to see things and learn about events immediately that they happen because somebody there reports it. But we're relying on their accuracy and the fact that they're not trying to spin the story in a particular way. And we've seen ISIS and other terrorist organizations spin stories for their own benefit using social media. So it's going to be a boon in terms of the amount of information that's there. It's going to be a disaster in terms of the amount of wisdom that we get out of that information.
As Bruce mentioned, one emerging technological trend is the use of smartphones to broadcast events live through social media and video sharing websites. This has been used to broadcast large-scale events like the Ferguson riots, as well as finding people of interest, such as the recent racist tirades that occurred on Brisbane's public transport system in the last few months.
What? Do you want to come to Australia and learn some proper English?
We put the call out for journalists to give their thoughts about emerging trends and asked them to propose possible future scenarios based on their experiences. Journalists Courtney Lamb and Lydia Hooper provided us with their differing opinions on the future.
Hi guys, I just wanted to share my thoughts about the future of journalism. I imagine a place where journalists are only using iPhones and smart technology and broadcast instantly from wherever they are. Vox pops and witness accounts don't exist anymore because the people that are on the ground are the witnesses and journalists. They're uploading footage immediately, and news and images are broadcast through social media 24/7, straight from the site of the action. There's no more news vans or foreign correspondents. Freelancers work remotely with smart devices, and since there's so many people on the ground, we're able to get all angles of the story. When it comes to television broadcasting, news anchors don't exist anymore either. Instead, all news readers are androids, programmed to report impartially and have knowledge of all cultures and backgrounds. Bias is eliminated, and the androids can broadcast at any time. Images come back from the journalists working on the street and are processed by the robot journalists. Hopefully this helped, and I look forward to hearing your feedback about the future.
Hi everyone, I'm here to offer my opinion on a possible future. In the advent of a world where people in high-powered positions control journalism, all terrorism news broadcasts are pre-chosen. In this way, they are used to sway public opinion regarding national security and international relations. All data gathered by citizen journalists is used to prosecute, determine public opinion, and consequently used to support the government's agenda. In Brisbane specifically, journalists are already maintaining that the government is employing fear tactics to detract from national issues. Similarly, it has begun promoting a distinct form of patriotism so that Australian society supports the decision to return a significant number of troops to Iraq. Fear-mongering is slowly becoming a key feature of the news industry, and in the future, it will be even more prevalent. It is only a matter of time before the only news broadcasts and sharing on social media is what has been approved and what supports the government. Only one view will be promoted through mainstream media with underlying promotion of westernised values and beliefs. Thank you for your time.
But we have to remember that this is all speculation. There is no way to predict the future of journalism. But as technologies continue to evolve and new forms of broadcasting emerge, we have to examine the possibilities and propose new options for the industry. Thanks for tuning in this week, and we'll see you next time on Journalism Futures.